there with that puck, but now Carl with it top side of the map, forcing it the flash onto Ihans. The Kagendra Esports comes through pretty early here, but he's able to soak a lot of that damage. Midgie coming through, serving up to the minions. First blood goes over to Tatsuri.
You have been
Kagendra, are they going to commit a bit here? The Destiny counter does come through, but Draw is getting hooked.
There's a big kill coming in, especially coming at the cost.
And Pay look at the push, some more here, but now into the front line of this mid-fight. It's going to be the Kagendra Esports. Being committed a bit too early. Carl is able to get out alive. Midgie into the back line, though. It's going to be a 1-0 trade for now, but can they get a little bit more? They escape and bring Ions to his knees.
Kagendra make the catch
of his counterpart.
Yeah, not a good spot to be in here, obviously using the Radiance. It's going to be Lou, but now Danny gets caught out with that bad positioning there onto the side of Boom Esports.
Against
that
Boom.
is going to previously, where we started to see, it wasn't like it was a bloodbath for Boom, but it was still an amazing play from obviously Midgie there. He was the carry in the last time on the map, but all of the side of Boom have been transversed up in the top side of the map here, looking to get the takedown onto Ihan. That is going to be the front line of the side of Kagendra, falling as well as Boom's front line. Really holding on to faith here is going to be Midgie. Is it raw as in raw food, or is it a raw like a tiger here for Kagendra as they're looking to go obviously perch up a little bit more of a team fight? Definitely a lot of damage going out to the side of Kagendra's Glue, but he's into the back line. It's going to be a 1-2 trade. Now make that a 3. Make it some more. Tatsuri's going down with the minion wave down to the bottom side of the map. Draw has lost navigation from his GPS. Game number 1 going to Kagendra.
What a decisive win. Total of 12 kills only. But the way that Kagendra played the
fun onto this D-Ranger, it's going to be kind of spiking around about that mid-game.
I mean, they do have Danny and Miggy to try and make that stop, right? But it's not an instant response.
Not an instant response here, but obviously the creation's being built here from the side of Kagendra, but he's going to get a takedown potentially here. It's going to be Carl for the first blood. Back-to-back, boom, first blood.
And Carl going to be supported by Miggy.
They need to get basically Carl online ASAP, but there's going to be that second skill that we talked about moments ago. Upsetting the tempo, but one reason. Weero with a knock-up as well. Can they get the hit? Yes! Carl claims it and dodges the annihilation by the skin of his teeth.
Easy sidestep for
the ultimatum in these setups between the two teams, but that's going to be the destructive deluge onto Lou, and there it goes. There's no thinking, no
skills here. This is big.
It could be huge, but into the back line, it's going to be that lane. We've been waiting for this playmaker for the side of Miggy. He was fantastic in the last series between Kagendra, and there he is, doing the CC Beauty, throwing the moon slashes, keeping him away. Carl gets a takedown onto the T3 down to the bottom side of the map. They're looking for a little bit more into the mid lane. They have to wait for the Vanguard. I mean,
the craziest part is that Miggy
kills, and now we only have 5 on the board. That's basically 5 sausages in a pack right now, but it's going to be the duel to the back line here. And now we are seeing a bit of an access onto the back line for Ihans. Ihans trying to go for the escape, but the Cascader comes through here for the side of Tatsuri, basically being a bit of a scapegoat. But now it's going to be that 1-2 trade, potentially here for the side of Kagendra. Oh, Lou is looking pretty low. Using even a Bastas, it is going to be the takedown onto Carl.
Okay, so they survive. Kagendra, they make
Senko, he sinks like the Titanic there. Now Danny has to escape, but he has no even the Bastas or Flash.
That was in a great spot, but Tatsuri, he could turn this around.
He's trying to be the iceberg that sunk the Titanic, but he's going to be going for the wall. But can he use it and get the takedown here? The damages are not quite there, but now it's going to be Miggy with the access, and now he gets the takedown as well. Think inside the box, he's not going to claim that one, but the Shadow Overlord goes over to the side of Kagendra. Who loses this fight? They lose the mid lane, right? Obviously, they do have the Vanguard into the mid lane as well, but it is going to be obviously the Death on Sunset being accessed here for Midgie, but he's taking too much damage there. But it is going to be the takedown onto Weero. There is your front line, which is going to be Danny, which is going to be Tatsuri. Could potentially get taken down here, but that's going to be a low. Tyrant is going to be stolen by Weero, but can he get out alive? Carl with the massacre there gets the takedown onto Ihans. It's going to be the Death on Sunset that's going to drive a divide between Weero and the rest of the gang. The Garuda, the Kagendra, Senko, Lumfang has to run back to base, but they do get a bit of a principal price here. It's going to be the takedown on Midgie, but that may not be enough of a blunder for Boo. The bottom side, top side of the map coming through here. Can Kagendra face this off the flaming palms? So much damage with the annihilation, clears out that one wave, but it's not enough. The emergence may be it, but boom, come back in game number 2.
1-1 PKL. This is the comeback with
Going to upset the potential in the team fight if you do lose those charges. But speaking of charge, Hans charging Migi into the back line, but it's going to be Migi coming out on top of that one. First blood game number 1, first blood in game number 3.
You can't play the
but a lot of damage being used here from Senko on the Ganamo. Draw looking pretty low here. The Dragon does actually get reset, but into the back line is going to be a little bit of a Hail Mary play there by Ihans, but it's going to be Lu that gets taken down in trade for Tatsuri. Can they get a little bit more? Looking for the push is Migi getting the takedown, but it's going to be a trade for Ihans as well, thanks to the help of Senko.
I mean, this is why you don't fight.
Ganamo here as well, but pressure down to the bottom side of the map has been built here. The board has been connected onto Lu on the Zhangfei. He gets taken down as well. So there goes Big Beastie Boy. A little bit behind here. He's got to be careful. That's going to be the Euro charge into the back line here as well, with the ball being committed onto the side of Boom, and it looks like it's going to be High Hans that gets taken down here. Tatsuri does lose his life, but he does catch a lot. But man, Senko with that damage into the back line. He's forced away 3 members of Kagendra. Boom, sorry. It's doing so much damage. Easy though, but if he commits the bit, he may be able to catch quite a few, but the board does catch onto 2 there. Lanfang and Lu gets caught into the fold. He tries to use his poke, but Weirod actually does claim the Tyrant there. Ihan tries to come through, serving up the call. Train here, confident within his play style, but now they're formulating all around this Tyrant. Will Boom pay back that steal, or will Kagendra seal the deal? The only time will tell. But it is going to be Boom claiming that Tyrant. They're now going green light go with the board being committed here onto the back line, locking Lu in. But it is going to be the Dream Roam that turns around the factor of death. Draw goes down as well as Lu. Support for support. Can they get some more here? Ihan trying to feed over Migi to the back line, but that may spell a disaster. He takes their love bug. Senko, Ihan, they're looking for more. Can he get the ace? And the answer for this one is a definitive yes.
Outplay! That is the Boom we've been waiting for. What a catch! That was a huge turnaround.
Beautiful catch around there.
Right now, I think it's does Migi want to show himself?
Oh yes, be careful here. The board has been committed. Obviously, Carl is able to get that Shadow Overlord, but we're all taking a little bit of damage. But the catch for the Unbridled Outburst, very nicely done there by Lu.
Senko
really
is probably going to be the saving grace here for Kagendra with this steal. The board has been committed around the bush,
But it's actually going to commit anybody. It's actually going to be Lu that claims the Tyrant for this time around for Kagendra.
so now you can see Migi in the rotation.
Dream Rolling Steal, maybe. They are opening up the board. They catch up Tank.
They catch out the time for the Unbridled Outburst onto 2 catches. Danny, but nobody's there to follow up suit, and it's going to be the other Whirlpool that sends the Sea of Fate back to base. Now re-engaging is going to be a healthy call.
Yep, and they can come in. So do they really want to fight this? They need to make the steal. Carl needs to come in, but Ihan!
Ooh, he uses the Unbridled Outburst because he knew that Carl was going to try and fly.
This is a big situation. If they catch him now!
Yes, they catch him in the board. The Beast is locked in, and Senko misses those couple of blades. Actually hits onto the back line, but it is going to be Lu getting taken down here. But can they shut down Danny? Carl is being the front line, but now Danny is laying down the Amarith Thor. He's doing so much damage with the help of Tatsuri. Boom! Looking very definitive into this one, but it's going to be the Sage of Sanctuary being popped here by Migi. The takedown onto Rewar as well. It is a 2-3-1 trade here for the side of Boom.
But the base is coming in a cost of...
Okay, Senko's used all the couple blades. Let's see if we can go, but back to the bottom side of the map is going to be Ihans and Weeraw. Actually, no, Migi goes for it, but there it is. Carl dodges everything there, tries to go down to the back line of Senko because he knows he's the pain. And once again, Migi with the kill onto Lanfang. Can they get the takedown onto Senko? That will be the mission red light.
He is a Superman for Boom, and Boom have a good chance. Lanfang is out, Lu is out. There is no disruption. Tatsuri will be sent home. He's going to come back home at full life. And actually, he's going to be saving the game. He's going to be clearing the waves. Carl, they have bought themselves a lifeline, and Boom, they secure the first Tempest.
Yes, the Tempest Dragon goes up with the Boom Esports. Is it going to be the only
lonely T3 into that mid lane?
Board being committed. It's going to be a thin one. It catches Weeraw. Is it going to be enough? The CFA takes back. It's going to be Carl there now, getting back into the thick of it as well. Unbridled Outburst actually catching on to none. It's going to be Tatsuri getting taken down, even though he got sent back. Migi is going in as well, playing his life out here. He gets a stage sector up on Ions. He's going for some more. Seiko, you need to lay down those blades, buddy. Stop the minions, stop the Vanguard. Game number 3 goes boom in the shooting gallery.
Totally deserve that lead. Mickey, this is the boom that showed up and all.
Right now, Nihans, he will have vision. Lu actually has vision.
Yeah, I mean, he's just trying to get the phase check here. Obviously going to be hailed in by the feathers. It's going to be the first blood going up with the boom there. Carl cleaning sharp. Taking vital positions in a fight like this and in such a battle that maybe get caught out the cleanse from Danny with the fever barrage. Can he take down Lamfang? He just has to escape.
You cannot fight against BKL. This is their time. This is their home. And look at the Team 3 at the bottom under pressure. They get the T1, the T2 at the top.
And they've learned a thing or two.
We'll see, the learning lessons have been hard, but here we go.
We roar into the back line there. Gorge mobilization does miss out here, just ever so slightly, but he does get the reflex. It is going to be the Celestial Melody. Is this going to be the comeback of Kagendra? The draw gets a takedown at the Ions. We need some damage taken out, and we roar goes down.
This was the hero we had, Mickey.
But now we get a bit of a fight here. It's going to be all led the charge by Migi, but maybe it's just a bit of a fake. But now it's going to be the Gorge mobilization into the back line. We are going to be seeing that Lu is very much going down for number 2, and it's going to be We Roar that's looking to be the back line, but Ihans trying to be the truth that can be heard. But Kagendra as Lamfang tries to do a damage from the distance, but it's not going to be enough. The Wind of Judgment, Splendor comes through, but it's not going to save him.
What a painful play. He's using Garuda that's meant to be from the IKL, but IKL are losing with it.
I mean, if you've got a national...
But if they get their way, Boom will make this a Team Nola.
Oh, the quick scope, no scope. He's going to be enough to put down Danny. He has the... Oh, he's going to miss it, but there it is. The fear from Garuda locks him into place. Lamfang is out for 40. Now his team has very little damage. It's down to Senko, Weroar and Ions, the 3-man of Kagendra, the hope, the pride of the IKL.
That's right, 5 members strong. What can they do against Boom? Absolutely nothing at this point. The T3 in the mid is down, and Boom, they see the way to the knockouts.
Boom looking to get their golden ticket into the lower pool of the knockouts, but Ions is like, no lads, you're not getting it without taking me down first. Over my dead body. Ions falls. Weroar looks for a little bit of a get kill. Gets a takedown onto Migi and Danny, and maybe this is enough to drive them out. Senko's back with the universal law. Kagendra against all odds save the base. Very well, but the attention onto Lamfang has been placed on by Tatsuri, but it is going to be the takedown of the Shadow Tyrant here for the side of Kagendra. Anyway, this is now side.
This is so scary. Oh no, they're going.
He has to use the Fever Barrage defensively. Oh no! Lamfang gets the kill onto Danny. Now they don't have that Fever Barrage. Weroar tries to go in, get the steal, but now he uses the puppies. He gets onto the back line, but they are down without Danny's damage. This could be it.
Yeah, they need to run away, right? But be careful if they steal this.
Oh, Ions with the truth there coming through, but it's going to be unending sorrow. This not going to get the steal. Weroar gets it, the kill onto Carl, but it's going to be Danny, top side of the map with the Vanguard. Is going to get the Freddy finish from KIC in 2024. Danny gets it. Boom, into the knockouts.
Welcome here, well deserved, and Boom have done it. What a way to come in.
PKL second place.